first round of the 2025 NFL Draft has concluded. In this report on the San Francisco 49ers, we'll analyze their initial selection, which featured the pick of Georgia edge rusher Mike Williams at the 11th overall spot. We'll also present an outlook on the team's upcoming picks in the second and third rounds, along with a breakdown of the top prospects still available. Regarding the Niners pick at number 11, it had been previously mentioned that Mike Williams was a highly likely target. He possesses the traits the organization typically looks for in edge rushers, capable of playing in a wide 9 alignment, setting the edge, and generating quarterback pressure. His athleticism is a standout attribute, making him an ideal fit for Robert Saleh's style. It's worth noting that a tweet from Jed York suggested Saleh had a significant role in the decision-making process. Based on prior statements, the team has been searching for edge rushers with the exact skill set and physical profile that Micah Williams brings. Selecting Williams over someone like Shamar Stewart, who underperformed in college, is a decision, and that creates intrigue. While some may have preferred Georgia's Jalen Walker, the team opted for his teammate instead. Williams excels as a run defender, showing impressive power and an effective bull rush, though he needs to diversify his pass rush arsenal. He particularly shines in bull rush and rip techniques, and his physical tools are undeniably impressive. The lingering question is whether he'll produce at a high level in the NFL right away, or if he'll rely solely on his physical traits, since succeeding at the pro level takes more than just strength and size. Another key point about Mike Williams is his high overall activity level. So what can be expected of his NFL journey? Will he only be able to lean on his size? At the elite level, winning can't rely solely on physicality, yet Williams' motor and hustle are certainly noteworthy. Last season, the Niners had major issues at the defensive end position and across the defense in general. They lacked a defensive end opposite Nick Bosa who could consistently set the edge. While some players contributed against the run, it remains difficult to find those who thrive in a wide 9 scheme while also anchoring the edge. This weakness was a major factor behind the Niners' struggles to stop opposing offenses, particularly in yards allowed after contact. It ultimately led to a season-long inability to stop the run effectively. When a defense can't get stops, opposing offenses can control the clock, wear down defenders, and keep the 49ers' own offense off the field. That lack of rhythm and momentum was particularly damaging in 2024. Recognizing this, the team made fixing the defense a top priority this offseason, starting with Mike Williams. There are valid concerns about Williams' college production and why, with his size and physical tools, he didn't post bigger numbers. Over 3 straight seasons, he logged just 6.5 tackles for loss and 4.5 sacks each year at Georgia. These numbers fall short of what one might expect from such a physically gifted player. During his pro day, he measured in at 6'5", 267 pounds, with 34-plus inch arms and an 83-inch wingspan. He clocked a 4.77 in the 40-yard dash, highlighting his chase speed and burst as a defensive end, which also shows up on tape. Still, the question remains, with those tools, why wasn't he more productive? His pursuit speed is real. You can see the burst when he gets downhill on film. It truly pops. Yet it's fair to ask, if you're that big, that strong, and that fast, why didn't you get to the quarterback more often? Why weren't you more disruptive against the run? These are fair criticisms. He's a young player who still needs refinement, but the upside is undeniable. Interestingly, his build resembles that of a dominant edge player from a previous generation. That past player recorded 14.5 career sacks in college, while Williams totaled 14. The team clearly values Williams' athletic profile and sees what he could become, and his play style mirrors that comparison. You could argue that Williams is one of the top trench defenders in this draft class, especially against the run. The 49ers see his physical tools and fundamentals as a foundation to build upon, one that could help redefine their defensive identity. Last year, the team faced challenges: poor preparation, tackling issues, low intensity, and a lack of high-end talent, particularly on the interior defensive line. Several defensive tackles didn't fit the scheme effectively. With the return of a new defensive coordinator. They're aiming to change the tone and reestablish a defensive identity that was lost in 2024. One reason Williams might not have stood out production-wise is that he played on some incredibly deep defenses during his college career. As a freshman, he was part of a national championship team. Last season, he averaged just 33.5 defensive snaps per game. In 2023, that number was even lower, turned 29.3 snaps and just 27.1 in 2022. So, with more reps, development, and a strong coaching plan that focuses on his tool set, this is a player who could eventually put up some serious numbers. Again, the 2023 average was 29.3 snaps per game and just 27.1 the year before that. With more time on the field and the right development plan, we're looking at someone who could become very impactful. Right now, he already has the frame to rotate into an NFL defensive line. As the 11th overall pick, he's expected to contribute immediately. He has the ideal build, long arms to disengage from offensive linemen, and power to collapse pockets. He shows a promising push-pull move and often dominates tight ends physically. His get-off is truly eye-catching on tape. Still, he's a developmental pick, a projection. Many first-rounders are. But Williams fits exactly what the team needed at that spot and has the potential to become a really good player. Personally, I might have gone with a different high-impact player, but I'm happy with this selection. I'd give it a solid B grade, not an A. An A would have required a marquee player falling to them, but this is a strong B, and I'm genuinely excited to watch him grow. It's a pick worth analyzing. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's talk football. Let's break this down together. Now, we'll also look at the 49ers Day 2 picks and the best prospects still available on the board, because there's some serious talent left in this draft class. But first, let's go over today's updates. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a shocking turn of events, the NFL world was rocked by the news that Josh Allen, star quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, has demanded a trade and struck a groundbreaking deal with the San Francisco 49ers. The quarterback, who has been the face of the Bills franchise for several years, has been at the center of trade rumors for months, and now the situation has reached a boiling point. Allen's demand for a trade comes as no surprise to many, given the growing tension between him and the Bills management. Despite his impressive performances and strong leadership, the team has faced several playoff disappointments in recent years, which has led to speculation about his future in Buffalo. His frustrations appeared to have reached a tipping point during the offseason, with reports indicating that Allen was seeking a fresh start with a team capable of competing for a Super Bowl title. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, Allen has reportedly closed a multi-million-dollar agreement with the San Francisco 49ers. The deal, rumored to be worth an eye-popping $250 million, marks one of the most lucrative contracts in NFL history. The 49ers, a team with championship aspirations and a potent roster, were quick to secure Allen's services after learning of his availability. Known for their strong defense and versatile offense, the 49ers have been in search of a franchise quarterback to take them over the top, and Allen fits that bill perfectly. The financial implications of his deal are staggering. At $250 million, Allen's new contract surpasses the largest quarterback contracts in NFL history and solidifies his position as one of the league's highest paid players. His signing is set to reshape the 49ers' future and could have a ripple effect on the quarterback market in the coming years. For Allen, this deal represents a new chapter in his career and the opportunity to lead a team with a strong chance of winning the elusive Super Bowl. For the Bills, this trade marks the end of an era. Allen's departure will leave a massive hole in their roster, and the team will now be forced to reevaluate their quarterback situation. The trade is expected to involve multiple draft picks and key players, but the exact details remain under wraps. As the news continues to unfold, NFL fans around the world are eagerly waiting to see how this blockbuster move will impact both the 49ers and the Bills. While Allen's move to the 49ers is still in the early stages, the implications of this trade are already being felt across the league. As one of the most electrifying quarterbacks in the NFL, Allen's decision to join the 49ers has sent a clear message. He is focused on winning championships, and he believes San Francisco is the place to make that happen. With this deal, the 49ers have not only secured a franchise quarterback, but also positioned themselves as one of the top contenders for years to come. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.